All right, you guys, let's go have some fun, shall we?
Okay, real quick, I want to shift to the why. I like to start with why. Obviously, we're here for one of the most important topics. I've been wanting to do this since the beginning, but we had to find the right time because we needed to coalesce the right people. And, I have to say, not only did we do our discussion panel, but we can only fit so many chairs up here, and there's so many more stories that need to be told. So we augmented the format of our Marquee event to include a new component, a fireside chat. And so we have additional veterans here tonight to share stories. And I just want to highlight the importance of these stories because I think the stories are the things that are actually going to make policies change and obviously minds change. So hopefully we can take these stories and share them to people that hold power and influence and let them know that the status quo is not serving us anymore and it's time to change. So, off the soapbox, but I'm getting right back on it because I want to start with a quote from Ronald Reagan. He said, "Veterans know better than anyone else the price of freedom, for they've suffered the scars of war. We can offer them no better tribute than to protect what they have won for us." And so keep in mind that word freedom and what they were protecting. That's interesting. So that was 1983. If you back up just a couple of months, October of 82, he declared a war on drugs again. By the way, that was a Nixon thing. Illicit drugs as a threat to U.S. national security. So we're going to try to hold this cognitive dissonance for a minute, but that all happened. And so this meant that we had, obviously, drugs, the access to these drugs is being reinforced to the black market because they're Schedule 1, right? All of these drugs are Schedule 1. Which means, for those of you who don't know what Schedule 1 means, let's just refresh our vernacular. It's high risk of abuse and no medical use. It's very interesting. So we're saying that access to psilocybin, MDMA, LSD, 5-MeO-DMT, mescaline, DMT, ibogaine, they're all reinforced to the black market. So what about the legal market? What about the legal options? If these are not options according to our powers that be, what about the price of freedom and what about suffering the scars of war, as Reagan quoted? Well, the legal freedoms oftentimes when you're talking to veterans, and one of the themes that I found interviewing all of these people as we start to coalesce the amazing humans that you're going to meet tonight, they basically said, we got alcohol and painkillers. That's the option we're given. SSRIs, sleeping pills. Every single one of those has a very high risk of abuse. So that's, again, something to note, given our Schedule 1. But these psychedelic therapies, these are tangible freedoms for veterans. By the way, low risk of abuse and very high medical use. So contradictory to Schedule 1. So, no better tribute to veterans than to deschedule and legalize psychedelics. Right, Reagan? So, I say it's time to reinstall this lost freedom. And tonight, again, we are going to hear stories from people to tell you why, to illustrate even further why that is important. So, I'm excited to introduce them in just a moment. But first, we're going to shift gears a minute. We're going to have cake later because it's our 1-year birthday. We're going to have cake because cake. I mean, come on. I have to say that, 55 events in a year. 55. If you want to visualize that, take a look. That's what 55 events in a year looks like and counting. So, next week's Wednesday night is sold out. So sorry, none of you can come. Unless you're a member. Members can come. But yeah, we have some amazing people scheduled for this next period of time. And I just want to reinforce, we do have different levels of memberships, including online. So we have a whole new online community. And you can go in there and see the filmed and edited content. So like tonight, it's getting filmed and edited. We'll have that on the platform in a couple weeks. For all of our members around the world who couldn't be here in rainy Santa Barbara tonight. So back to the program. Thank you for acknowledging our 1-year birthday. We're gonna have cake again. Just want to plant the seed and manage expectations. We'll have food first, 7:45 dinner, and for those of you counting and checking your watches and your hungry stomachs. But I want to, in a moment, introduce Susanna Rose Stokes and Michael Higgs, aka Punky. They're going to be up here first for our fireside chat. They're going to lead things off. After that, we're going to show a very brief clip, an ibogaine testimonial. Really powerful. It was sent to us by a nonprofit called The Mission Within. They deal with veterans and they help with psychedelic treatments. They're inside our conference room. If you want to go talk to Mission Within, they're here. They have representatives. And Martine Polanco on the discussion panel also is a representative of The Mission Within. So very cool that they put this clip together for us. And then, of course, we'll go into the panel. So that's our run of show. That's what you guys have to look forward to. I'm going to get down here and introduce... sorry, we also have live music at 8 o'clock. Okay, fine. Personal aside, for those of you who know me, my church, my cult, is the band Fish. If you don't know me, now you know how to start. Now you know how to actually have me listen to you if you want my attention. Talk to you. Go learn some set lists or something. And anyways, we have an incredible Fish cover band, a tribute band here tonight called The Great Divide. I am honored to have them. They sound amazing. The sound check, I was getting so excited. I sent texts of the sound check to our many Fish pods out there. So I'm excited. And thank you to all of you. Thanks to everyone for being here on a rainy winter night. I appreciate you showing up. This is our 5th Marquee event and definitely not our last. So without further ado, I want to bring up Susanna Rose Stokes and Michael Higgs. Punky, come on up.